I had another question from Jess. She has seen you at Tidal, and she is wondering, how would you describe your brand?
How would we describe what?
How would the brand describe their brand?
Brand. I thought you said gran.
Yes, let's describe your brand, Ryan.
Describe our gran.
It's great content.
Like,
describe
what?
your brand, and then describe your brand.
How would we describe our brand? Oh,
No, gran first.
my gran is a beautiful lady.
There we go. Insert picture of Ryan's gran.
No.
Right, describe your brand, guys.
I've got no idea how to do that. The thing is, I think the whole thing is it's still just us dialed up. So like there's no difference between, again, there's a little difference because of the levels of it and the sort of sliding scale of it, but there's no real difference between what we do while we're wrestling, in-game entrance, all that sort of stuff, and how we are outside of the ring to a certain extent. I don't think there's any difference. So I think it's a really awkward one to, it's not awkward, but it's a difficult one to answer with anything sort of constructive or productive. Sorry, no, wrong word. Substantial. That'll do. Insert other word here.
Substantial.
I don't think there's like, I don't know. What do you reckon? Raz, you, not Nikki, you. What do you reckon?
I gathered.
It's very hard. I've never even thought of that question. That's like what you do when you first sit down and you're like, what is my business plan? What is my brand? What is my statement? What is my brand statement?
What's the mission statement? Sell t-shirt. No.
Mission statement. Win the titles. So ask for the question again.
How would you describe your brand?
Our brand. I'm literally spitballing right now.
Oh God.
Yeah, this could go anywhere. I could even turn around and say, I don't need JJ. So our brand is all about having fun. It's about obviously we've got to take stuff seriously when we need to, when we get in the ring, and it's about enjoying the little things and enjoying the ride that we're on. I think the brand as a whole, it's about us taking over British wrestling. The brand want to establish. Oh, this is really weird saying the brand. Want to establish themselves as top tier, as a top tier name in British wrestling.
Yeah.
And it seemed like a very niche and easy way to do it by naming ourselves the brand, because up until recently, not so recently anymore, we didn't realize I was under the impression there was no other. Just seemed like such an easy name to use, and it was just there, and how no one had already thought of it was like mind blowing. Kind of, we've later found out that there used to be another team called the Brand.
A while back, yeah.
Yeah, it was long while back.
No, you're okay then.
So yeah, we're completely fine. And screw him if he wants. If he wants to try and copyright anything,
let's get him to join.
We already get. To be fair, it's DJ King. Weirdly enough, and so we actually gave him.
Was strange.
Yeah. So obviously JD had no idea didn't know of DJ King at the time when he picked his name, when he came up with his name. And we had that weird conversation because they both are bald, they both have beards. The looks there.
Yeah. One's significantly older and one's much better looking. But other than that,
I don't know. Does that answer the question a little bit?
I think that answered the question perfectly, Ryan.
Yeah, well done, Raz.
Yes, gold star for Raz. Ding.
Yeah, the gold star.
Right, we'll go boring now. We'll go boring. So come on, dream matches, British wrestling wise.
As weird as it was, I don't think I've got any sort of dream matches. There's obviously people that I'd love to work with, but to be honest, we just want to work with anybody and everybody, anywhere, everywhere, because again, it's how you stay fresh, it's how you get better, it's how you keep moving forward. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
See,
That's
I have got not. It's not necessarily a dream match. Well, it kind of is a dream match. I wouldn't say it's one that I've been like, oh, I've got to have this match. But what I'd love to have, who I'd love to have a match with, is the models.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, that's a good show.
I'd love, because me and Josh, when we first started going to like shows, because we obviously started training at Future Shock, so we kind of went to some of the Future Shock shows, saw the models there, and they were heel at the time.
Mm.
And obviously they come out with tassels on, and we were buzzing about the fact that they wore tassels. And so we started chanting like, we want tassels and stuff like that, or whatever. I can't remember.
Tasselmania.
What?
I mean, no, I didn't think of that.
Well,
God damn it, why didn't we think of that?
I don't know. It's a straight line, so we missed it. But actually,
because of that, I've wanted to work with them for a while, and weirdly enough, we were at a Hesketh Bank show. Before we'd actually, I don't think we'd tagged at that point, had we? All we had, and we just started tagging in the October. No, it can't have been.
That was before.
The year before, wasn't it? So we'd gone to the Royal Rumble. Anyway, it was the year that I just started wrestling. The November I just started wrestling. The January we went to Hesketh Bank with LWF. We were on the merch stand at the time. And we went to the Royal Rumble showing in Manchester after it, and Danny Hope was doing the event, and it's running the event.
Yeah.
And it was really, really weird. But people started obviously chanting my name. It not everyone, but the small group that we were with.
Yeah.
And Danny Hope was like, "Oh yeah, Ryan Wrestler, yeah." It was one of them, because obviously he's a well-known wrestler, and I was getting my name chanted. It was surreal for me. It was anyway, and it was one of them, and he gave me that kind of nod of like, not approval, but you know what I mean, where he was like, "Yeah, you go, man." And I've wanted to work with him since. So
that's a lovely story. I've seen the models numerous times, and I was always pretty mean to them.
Why?
There's one on YouTube where I'm screaming at them because they were fighting Sean Only. I was really drunk, and they were the good guys. And I was being very mean.
I mean, it kind of works. It swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because if you like people, you like people.
Mm.
They were heels at Future Shock at the time, and we were cheering for them.
You just clicked with us, and we were like, these guys.
I think it's like sometimes I try and keep kayfabe alive when I'm at a show, but then there's sometimes I just can't help myself. Like Isaac North, for example. We went to NCW and he was heel, Jack Bennett face. You know, I got that entire crowd cheering for Isaac North because I was so invested in him. Everyone else was just following suit.
Isaac's someone that I'd love to work with. I mean, we've worked with him very briefly at Adam Barker's Wrestle Story show, which I want to bring up again later on. But we worked with him very briefly in a Rumble there. But yeah, I'd love to have an actual match with him.
Yeah, we had a bit of a we had to improvise on that moment. We were supposed to hit the Made in Vegas, Face Ventura, the flatline cutter. But as Isaac came towards me, I realised where I was in the ring, and had Josh jumped past me, he'd have landed either in the ropes or in the turnbuckle. So I had to lift him up for Made in Vegas instead. And Josh was like, "Oh, right, we're doing that."
You've got to bear in mind as well, there's a significant difference between what jump I have to do for each of those moves, especially when Isaac's tall. So I've got to go higher rather than further, which thankfully went all right. But yeah, I do.
Going back to what Josh said, though, I think there are quite a few tag teams we want to work with in terms, like, well, anyone and everyone we want to work with. It's the only way you get better in it. But like tag teams that I can think of and name off the top of my head, Quintessential, love to work with them. Crash Boat. To be fair, I'd love to work with Nash Boat because I think Ace is absolutely fantastic. I think he's Ace, he is my title chief. And to be fair, we've only worked with one half of them, but I'd love to work with Meatwagon.
Yeah.
I think Jeebus would definitely be there for that.
And to be FTM as well, because I really like Tom and Critchie.
See, he's got a right list, Josh.
Do I need to work on a list? Is that what I need to do?
No, it's not necessarily a list. It's just a few people that I can name off the top of my head that I definitely think that would be good for the brand to work with.
Yeah.
Because it'd give us a lot more experience and we'd be able to go, we know that they're well thought of teams and whatnot, so it establishes us then as getting better and better.
Yeah. I love that you guys are starting to be seen more and be noticed. Like, I've known you, a year now? And in that year, you guys just seem to be going strength to strength. And I love it.
Yeah, I feel like we're finding our feet a bit and we're sort of slowly getting a little bit more, we're tightening up everywhere we need to in ring and stuff. And it's just one of them things. I'm quite harsh on us, and I think we both are.
Yeah.
And it's getting to a point now where I'm not struggling to be critical, but it's getting a little bit nitpicky, which isn't a bad thing.
No.
But the sort of glaring things that were existing at one point don't exist as much anymore.
That's great though. That's what you want. You want to see them improvements in yourself. And if you didn't think there was anything that you couldn't improve on, then that's, what's the point of being a wrestler? There's always going to be something that you're going to think you can improve on.
Well,
that's
it goes back to the start, doesn't it? Like when we first started as a tag team, we were doing obviously we were heels. We were just doing generic heat where we hadn't really come up with movesets. And then once we started gelling them together, putting them in, I think it just started to build. It took off from there, really, didn't it? Because of the fact that at one point we were just literally stomping in the corner and blah 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 blah. We were green, as they all say in the business. And I think whilst I wouldn't say, because we are still fairly new, realistically, we've only been doing it. I've been doing it 3 years.
I just shy of 2 since I made my debut.
Yeah, for me, it'll be 3 years in November. But I only had 2 matches in the 2022, so it's just over, really. Yeah. So I think we are still fairly new, but we have come a long way from when we first started as a tag team. I mean, you've got to think we started tagging October 23.
End of October 23 was the first match we had as a tag team.
And we didn't actually have a tag team match then until
the January Hesker with Lancadors.
Yeah. So
and all the other ones in between were multi-man matches. So yeah, October 23 to now, and it's mad. I've got on a hard drive, I've got 90 plus gigs worth of match footage, which is the majority of the matches we've had. There's a few that are missing because there might not have been cameras there, or the footage might have just gotten lost on the line. But I know that I've gone back and sort of picked out an older match, watched it, and then watched a more recent one. And again, not to blow smoke up our asses or anything, the difference is night and day. It's so much. There's such a massive shift in the way we operate now. And again, for me to be sort of complimentary about something that I'm involved in is a big thing. So for me to actually be doing it is, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable because I don't want to come across arrogant or like a dick. But yeah, it's one of them things where, as I was saying, the more people we work with, the more places we get experience in, and the more sort of chance we get to get sort of feedback off other people.
Yeah.
I think this is something that we're quite open to, which is feedback, where I know a lot of people are a little bit, I wouldn't say scared, it's the wrong word, but probably a little reluctant to give feedback to people that they might not know that well, because they don't want to be like, oh, this guy's a dick. And they don't want that.
You don't want to just get on someone that you don't know in a nutshell, do you?
You don't want to be the bad guy in someone else's story. But at the end of the day, if someone comes up to me with feedback after a match or after a promo or after anything that we've done and goes, oh, have you thought about X? Or, oh, this, have you thought about doing this? I'm not going to turn around and go, well, have you thought about fucking off? No, I'm going to go, yeah, fair enough. Thanks. Appreciate it. Because I've not got a fragile ego and I'm not going to start snapping out at someone who's just trying to help.
And at the end of the day, you can pick and choose what advice you take as well. So you take, listen, it's good to get that feedback, but if you don't have to necessarily agree with it. You can go keep doing it your way. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, obviously try it the other way. But I think a lot of we're very open to the feedback because of the fact that we want to get better. We want to be doing this for a long time. We're enjoying it. And we just want to keep this roller coaster going.
What was the again?
I can't remember.
And I'm the forgetful one.
I wasn't involved in the question of which one's
I didn't ask what the question was.
I know what the question was. I was just testing Nikki, and she.
I was just listening.
This started out by you asking about dream matches, and now we've ended up here. And Raz has ended up somewhere completely different.
He's gone to find his lamp.
How weird would it be to walk through this door?
That would be really strange. Like 3, 2. Oh, it didn't happen. Ruined it, Raz.
Who's the most forgetful?
Oh my god!
I'm not standing up. Just imagine I've done it as well.
Wow, not even.
Pass you the paper through the camera, Josh.
No, just you know what? Add it in post.
No. I'll add one that says I'm a douche.
I'm not going to disagree.
I love you, really. But yes, this has been an hour, so we can wrap this up now. And then talk about the other things we were going to talk about when I weren't recording.
That's the thing that we need to go into.
Were we? What was that? Yeah, I remember, don't worry. Gotcha!
Thank you for watching if you've stuck around. I have been Nikki. This has been The Brand. You can catch them at Tidal on the 5th of October. UKW tomorrow, the 15th.
Of September.
One very quick one. One final thing. Final thing. I wanted to mention it and I forgot until just now. Right. So on a date that I'm going to try and remember.
The 15th of November.
Is it?
Wrestle Story. Free.
Yeah. Is it the 15th of November?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Right. 15th of November. Don't say pretty sure, because if I say it with some sort of conviction, it's like, what? You know what? You nailed it. Yeah. So I'm definitely not reading this off a thing.
And I'm forgetful.
Hey, you weren't even going to mention it. Yeah. Adam, Karen, I brought this up, not in. So 15th of November at St. Aidan's Parish Centre in Wiganish. It's
Wigan.
Wrestle Story 3. What? Yeah. It's a charity show for the Epilepsy Society. Wow, easy for me to say. So yeah, if you search for Wrestle Story 3 on Facebook, Instagram, all the internet things, find it. If you can get down there, buy a ticket. If you can't, there's a link in there to go and donate to a charity because, yeah,
You good people.
because trying to raise money for charity, this is what we do.
I see what you did there. Also, I am going to edit out the start of the goodbye because I've just realised.
Oh,
No, because Dylan Chase sent me 2 questions and I forgot to write them down.
Oh dear. Chasey baby wants a bit of the brandy attention.
Yeah.
I've got a question for Dylan Chase.
Hang on, I gotta find them.
Bitch.
What? I weren't listening to that, so
Don't edit it out when you do.
okay.
Listen. I'm not repeating it.
What?
So I think this one is trying to find out if, like, for future matches, because he says, have there been any big changes recently?
I mean, I got a haircut.
No, you didn't. You forgot.
Cryptically, no. Or yes, depending on which answer he wants. Sitting on the fence. I'm playing both sides, so either way I come out on top.
And then he might want you to say him. I may not ask this because now you know it's from him.
Ask it.
Who was your favourite tag team to work with?
Do you know what? All jokes aside, no, one sec, Raz, one sec. All joking aside, I know what you're going. I know how this is going to go. And again, if I'm going to be completely honest, it's probably 21 Union because Joe and Seb were brilliant to work with. Now it's just me seeing if he built it up and thought if he's watching it, he'll be like, oh.
Well, you did say that 21 Union's been your favourite match, so.
In fairness, I was just going to go hurt the Lankadors.
To be fair, this is the thing. We've got 21 Union was brilliant match. Lankadors, every time we get in the ring with them, is brilliant. The Fire Brigade, we've had some cracking matches with them, and hopefully we'll have more. There's
Joe and Brett. We had a brilliant match with them.
Brett and Sean.
Yeah.
Brett and Sean.
Sorry, yeah, Brett and Sean. Sorry.
Forgetful. Yeah, Brett and Sean were great to work with. But then even going back to sort of, LWF matches as well, we've, had some decent matches there with, again, House of Stone. We've had a couple of decent matches with the Pac-Men. What?
Baker Boys.
Baker Boys. We had a match with Dylan Chase and Jay Blackhurst. So there's quite a few that we've enjoyed. Dylan Dyer, sorry.
Chasey baby's got in your head.
I was on a roll.
Children of the Moon, we worked well with them. Even Clash of Moonbear, even though Moonbear's not a very nice person anymore.
No, I saw that.
Yeah, he's done what they in the business call decided to be a dick.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were going with there.
You know what? I'm going to leave this on camera as well. So the other Monday, I went down to Ignite and Sarah saw a certain someone and he ran off to his car and brought me and Jeebus shirts.
Dylan Dyer, that's his name. He's a good lad. He is.
I know. He speaks very highly of you too. We had a lovely chat. And then sent Jeeves a photo to make Jeeves jealous. We were like, quick, let's do a selfie and send it to Jeeves.
Yeah, Dylan's good peeps.
Yeah.
He is. And I'm glad
there
that he's down at
anything else we
UKW
need
as
to
well.
plug?
Is
What?
what?
Is there anything else we need to plug?
My laptop charger in.
Same.
Boo. Mine's plugged in. Thought ahead. So we've got 26th of September, LWF Honor and Glory, Charlie Town Hall. You can get your tickets online. Do it. We've got the 15th of September. I'm going backwards. We've got the 15th of September where we're at UK Wrestling in Batley. If you can get yourselves down there, it starts at 8. I think doors are at 7. Get yourself there. Be there as a body. What?
Doors are 7:45.
Stop throwing me off. If I was wrong, I don't know. Doors open at some time, but the show starts at 8. There you go. If you can't get down there in person, get yourself to UK Wrestling YouTube, watch it live. If you can't get there live to watch it live, get there the following days and watch it repeatedly and go back at every other show that we've been on, watch all them as well. 5th of October, we have Tidal, where we're going to kick the living shit out of the Lankadors, and Nikki's going to announce it, and we're going to just do bits, and we're going to win that match. We're going to have a tag team title match. We're probably going to win that as well because, you know, why the hell not? When in Rome. 15th of November in Wigan, St. Aidan's Parish Centre, Wrestle Story 3, the threequel. No, the trilogy, that's what they're calling it. It's for the Epilepsy Society. It's for charity. Pay money for tickets. Get yourselves there. If you can't get there, go online. Donate money. It's charity. Do nice things.
Now, question: how much of that did you have written down on your screen?
None of it.
I'm impressed.
1 second.
That was impressive. I'll give him.
Now
that.
I need to lie down.
Yeah. Now you need a nap.
Nikki's going to put links for everything that I've just mentioned in the captions, comments, everything like that. And she's going to do that from memory, even though she'll probably just watch it back and she'll say she did it from memory, but she won't.
I wanted this out tomorrow. How much time do you think I have?
Plenty.
Do you know how much I've got to edit this episode?
You know what? I'll be honest. You've probably got about, I'd probably say about 5 minutes to cut out tops.
Yeah, I don't think
leave everything else. Leave the fake goodbye. And then we'll do
probably got about 10 minutes to cut out, and you really being on this bit. So
on this bit.
we leave this in. Keep behind the curtain.
Right,
yeah,
let's do.
I think we've plugged everything anyway.
You plugged everything. Right, let's do the real goodbye.
We've plugged it. We plugged it.
Weirdly enough, are you not part of the brand?
Yeah, you're a tag team.
Apparently I'm marketing. Shut up.
You won't be able to remember any of the dates, right? We've established that.
Forgetful.
I hope people stick around for this bit.
Me too, because now I'm going to do a real goodbye.
Bye. Oh, sorry.
Thank you for watching. We are going to say goodbye. And these are the brand. Find them at all them places that JD just reeled off, and we're all impressed by.
Find us on Instagram.
That as well.
That's what we didn't plug.
Facebook.
Let me talk.
Find out.
We didn't plug our socials.
Right, they do have social media. I will tag them in everything so that Ryan can actually find it to watch.
Find our music on Spotify as well.
They do have their music on Spotify because it keeps randomly coming on as I'm walking to the gym. And I'm like, might as well leave it on. Look at that, suited and booted on Spotify. How long did it take you to put it on Spotify, Raz? Is it difficult?
Too long. It's a very difficult, honestly, it's a very difficult process.
Oh, we probably should shout out Runkle for making it for us.
Oh, yes. Runkle actually.
How did Runkle make it?
Runkle made it and they plugged it the other day because they've watched that entrance that we did with the girls at the Champions Hall in January.
Yeah.
So many times. And he loves it. And he was like, do you mind if I use it as like a video for our footage? And I was like, no, I'll go for it. And he was like, do you mind giving us like a a short thing to say how good we are, blah blah blah, big us up, give us a review as such. And I think I gave them like 3 paragraphs. Like, oops, yeah, maybe went a bit too overboard there, mate. But yeah,
At least you had nice things to say.
Yeah.
Would have been worse if it was just like 3 words.
but if anyone does need music, I couldn't recommend them more. They're absolutely brilliant, and they're so
I know
easy.
that they do a lot of the True Grit guys and stuff as well. So go follow them and all. I'll link everybody. Let's just tag everyone in this.
Yeah.
Right,
Except
let's
the
say
Fire
goodbye.
Brigade,
Except the Fire Brigade. Yes.
because we don't give a shit about them.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, clarification is they don't mean the actual fire brigade.
No, we love the fire service.
firefighters. We love the fire service. Please don't listen to Raz and think that we don't.
Unless it involves Dylan Chase and Tarantini Pops.
That's the fire brigade we don't like.
Yes, that's the ones.
Yeah.
We love the ones that do the stuff they do. Right.
The rescue cats from
Listen.
trees. Yes, we do.
We are gonna dig a hole, so come on.
But before we go, no, that's
Just one more thing. What
But
you
wait.
gonna do?
it's more.
Bye.
Goose Fraba.
Say bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Guten Tag.
The other one.
Oops.